Hello guys, in this video I am introducing a new tool called as LangWatch. LangWatch enables you to put an oversight on top of your large language models. So if you want to see that if there is any jailbreak happening or if there is any hallucination or any other issue happening with your large language models or the applications which are based on them as per your prompts, then LangWatch is a good tool. In this video, we will see it integrated with OpenAI code, and then we will also check out if it is able to find any issues with it. Before that, let me give you a bit more information on this LangWatch. So LangWatch primarily provides all-in-one tooling to improve and iterate on your current model as well as mitigating risks such as jailbreaking, sensitive data leaks, and hallucinations. And there are a lot of reasons you would need a tool like LangWatch, and there are a few other tools too, by the way. So for example, safety and security is one of the primary concerns if you ask any enterprise out there if they are looking to implement AI. Guardrails are crucial in AI maintenance. LangWatch safeguards you and your business and applications from exposing sensitive data, prompt injection, and keeps your AI from going off the rails, avoiding unforeseen damage to your brand. And that is quite important. It also helps you in maintaining quality. For example, it helps you in understanding the behavior of both AI and users, and it because it can be challenging for businesses with integrated AI. But this tool ensures accurate and appropriate responses by constantly maintaining quality through oversight. And then it very seamlessly integrates with your code, and I will show you shortly. Because once you built it, it is already there, natively sitting there, checking everything. You don't have to, put any patchwork there. Also, LangWatch safety checks and guardrails prevent common AI issues, including off-topic conversation, sensitive data leakage, and all that stuff um, blocked, so that you could have the peace of mind that whatever you are shipping out is safe and secure. And of course, there could be uh, compliance implication if you don't do that. Now, apart from that, LangWatch also does a lot of other things like it tracks the conversion rates, it also tracks output quality, it tracks the user feedback and knowledge base gaps with real-time metrics. It also gains constant insights for continuous improvement, which is quite good. Also, it does intelligent evaluation because powerful data evaluation always allows you to evaluate new models and prompts, and this tool also helps you in developing data sets for testing and run experimental simulation on tailored builds. So that's it. Let's try it out. Just I'll drop the link to its website in video's description. Just sign up and then you can start for free. Once you are signed in, it will ask you to give it your project name and all that stuff, and you would need to select the integration. I have selected the Python and OpenAI Python integration. The first thing you would need to do is to wherever you're writing your code, whether it is local or wherever, you would need to install LangWatch. Let me make it slightly bigger. You would need to just install LangWatch, which we will do shortly. Then you would need to export this LangWatch API key in your environment, and then you need to embed it in your code, and we will also see it in action. So this is where LangWatch is being used, and all it is doing, it is just putting in an instrumentation or tracer, and this tracer, this will span within this whole block, and spans are created for each API call made to any of the LLM provider, and in this case it will be OpenAI. So let's get started. Let me take you to my VS Code locally, and then we will see it in action. So this is my VS Code window, and let's install LangWatch. Also make sure that you have installed OpenAI because I'm using that integration. So let's wait for it to get installed. Shouldn't take too long. So it is installed. Let me clear my screen. Okay, because we are using OpenAI, so also make sure that you have set OpenAI's API key in your environment. It's equal to, I already have set it, so I'm not going to do it again. I'm just clearing it. Let's go back to that page which we were showing around that LangWatch API key. Grab that. Here I mean the second one. And then let's go back to VS Code and then put it here. It is also set. Let's clear the screen and I'm going to rotate it when I'm done. Now that's all you need to do. So we have set our keys. Now it is set in our environment we've installed, and let me show you the code now. So first, as usual, we are importing some of the modules and libraries, in this case langwatch.openai, and then our vanilla OpenAI. I'm instantiating OpenAI client, and then here I'm giving it a tracer which will span all the API calls. And all I'm doing, I'm just giving it an optional user ID, optional thread. You can just specify your own, I guess. I'm just going to keep whatever is there. And then I'm simply making an API call to OpenAI. Now, for this case, I'm just doing an API call with simple prompt. So this LangWatch is going to trace it, but the thing is that you can replace it with any API call, which is awesome. So let me run this code, and then I'm just going to go to that directory first. So what I will do, I will just run this code and I will go to that LangWatch page where it should populate some of the data. So let me run it. It is running. Let's wait and let's go back there. And let's wait for it because it's an API call. It takes a bit of a time. So my code has finished running, and now I'm just waiting for this page to auto refresh and then show me what exactly the tracing looks like. If you keep an eye on the top right, you will see that it is automatically refreshing after a few seconds. So let's wait for it to populate and then we will see what exactly it has done with the tracing. You see that there is that button. So let's see, and it automatically refreshes when the first call comes. I'm still waiting for the last 5 minutes. The data hasn't come. So anyway, meanwhile, let me quickly show you what would it look like when it happens. So it will show you the analytics here, messages, threads, and users, and then all the user session. I mean, how many users were bounced and all that stuff. And this is what the last time when I checked, this was really good, where it shows LLM calls and total cost. And I normally use it to see what exactly my application is going to cost when I use a specific LLM. So what I would do, I would just get my API calls of LLMs. Like for example, if I want to use Anthropic's Claude or I want to use OpenAI's GPT-4, I will make that API call, I will trace it with this, and then it gives me the total real actual cost of it, so that I won't get any surprises later down the road. So that is the real advantage which I see with the tools like this. And of course, the added benefits are the quality control and the safety of the prompts and all that stuff, which I discussed earlier. And then there are a few other things which you can check out. Lot of goodies there, like for example, there's a data set which I was telling you about, and you can create a new data set here by just clicking here, and then you can define your schema. You can also do a lot of stuff here, and then you can also put in guardrails and evaluations by clicking here, what sort of guardrails you want, Azure content, Google Cloud, DLP, Azure, and all that stuff. So you can select any one of them, like I just selected OpenAI's one, and then you can toggle on and toggle off from here. So you see a lot of good stuff is here. And then as I showed you, this is where you can set up your analytics. So that's it guys. I hope that you enjoyed it. Let me know what do you think. The only drawback which I see is that sometimes, as you saw, there is a delay. Latency is very huge. I don't know why. Maybe it is due to the API call or OpenAI is throttling it. I'm not sure. But anyway, give it a try. Let me know what do you think. Maybe I have really bombarded it a lot. Maybe it will work for you the first time and quickly instead of this delay. If you like the content, please consider subscribing to the channel. And if you're already subscribed, then please share it among your network as it helps a lot. Thanks for watching.